Not sure if the shooting was inside or outside, but has left one person dead and another is in the hospital in critical condition. Right now, the Coeur d'Alene River isn't causing too many flooding problems in Cataldo, Idaho, but the National Weather Service says by tonight that could change. I'm ready for Hoop Fest, and thankfully here I'm at the Jefferson lot. We grabbed this tool, which tells us the temperature of the ground. Right now we're testing the asphalt, and it's at 138 degrees, much too hot for your pet's paws. You can see debris all along Grand Avenue, like this chair here, and just take a look at this parking lot. He also told me, as you said, the number of homes burned in this fire is in the 20s. No word on containment here tonight. We do not know if the body found here today is connected to Bo Kirk's disappearance, but we will stay on scene and try to get more information. In a county plagued by landslides and washouts, crews say this is one of the worst they've seen. As the fire raced down the hill toward her home, the first thing Julia thought about was get water on the house. Here's a live look from Leavenworth. You can see just how much smoke is in the air. They saw 3.3 inches, a new record for this day in April. This is actually a picture that was sent to me from Bonner's Ferry. You can call the law firm that is listed on this flyer and decide if you would like to participate. We visited the Inchaleum Highway 2 years ago when it collapsed due to a washout. Since then, not much has been done, and locals want to know why. They've been using an access road since then, and they say they're fed up.
Ridiculous and a hazard.
For the people who drive the Inchaleum Highway every day, seeing the lack of progress on this road elicits the same reaction.
Disgust. It should not still be like this.
Kind of disgusted that it's not done yet.
They say the access road is just not sufficient. They say it's too narrow and too difficult to travel when the weather is poor.
When they go and shut the ferry down, and when it's raining pretty heavy and you got all the mud to go through, and heavy traffic and mud has just got a lot of ruts.
And Gina Lawrence says she often needs medical attention because of her back and dreads this road.
It's really hard. It's really frustrating. You know, I myself have a lot of health issues, and I more than once have had to come on the ambulance across that access road, and it's painful.
The good news, though, relief is coming.
We got the project in July of last year. We've been going through design, and we're at about 95% design right now.
So why did it take so long? Century West, the engineering firm behind this project, says since federal money is being used to pay for it, the process moves a lot slower.
So there's quite a few different boxes we've got to check. One of those, and it's the very last one we're on right now, is right-of-way clearances and easements.
They say now construction is just a few months away. But for the people who've had to deal with this road for years, they aren't convinced yet.
When it happens, I'll believe it.
And if all goes according to plan, construction on this project could begin as soon as the summer, possibly even June. In Ferry County, Drew Reeves, KXLY4 News.
We heard the rumble.
It took only 60 seconds.
I asked my mom, I was like, what is that noise?
For danger to hit.
I screamed, mudslide.
And I told my girls, run.
Well, this is where the mudslide began. The mud started racing down this hill as the family tried to rush inside this home. One woman getting trapped outside of the home. Her husband and her son rushed down this hill with the mud.
It was one of the most helpless feelings because you couldn't do anything. It felt like concrete. Like concrete enclosed around me. Like I couldn't move. I just had to float with it.
As mud and logs pinned Kara McClinton against the house, she thought this was the end for her and her family.
I couldn't see my husband or my kid. I thought I lost them.
But she didn't. Christopher managed to grab onto a wooden pallet and put his son on higher ground, his little pink shoe left behind.
I said, well, the only thing I thought about was getting my kid to safety. I didn't care about me because, you know, when you become a parent, you take an oath to take care of your kids, and that was the first thought that came through my head, to make sure this little boy gets safe.
Meanwhile, Kara's mother, Dina, couldn't make it to the house in time and laid in the snow, waiting for the inevitable.
I was just waiting for something to take me out. I was waiting for the mud to either wash me away, a tree to fall on me, a boulder to roll on me, and praying that my family was okay.
And they were okay. In fact, everyone managed to escape with minor scrapes and bruises, something they credit to guardian angels.
They protected us. I don't know. There's nothing else I can say. That's the only thing. We all believe it's true.
With this home now filled with bad memories, Kara and Christopher plan on moving to be with his family in Wyoming.
Thinking you're going to die and leave your kids there. It's hard to look at.
In the meantime, though,
They say they're thankful to the community for its support. In Sandpoint, Drew Reeves, KXLY4 News.
Are seeing quite a bit of snow in Spokane. We saw about 1.3 inches falling today, and there is a lot more on the way. Even tonight into tomorrow morning, you could be waking up to a few inches of fresh snow on the ground for your Monday morning commute. So things could be really slick out there. Make sure you are taking extra caution as you head to work tomorrow. Give yourself lots and lots of time. Our overnight, right now, we are at 12 degrees in Spokane. We are seeing snow still falling here. Winds out of the south only 6 miles per hour in Coeur d'Alene. Snow falling there as well. 13 degrees right now. Winds out of the south 8 miles per hour. And those winds being much lighter is some very welcome news here in the inland northwest. Yesterday, we saw a lot of problems with that blowing and drifting snow, but with the wind gusts that we're seeing right now, very light out there. We are pretty much under 10 miles per hour for most of the region, though in Moses Lake we're at 13 miles per hour right now, but not strong enough to be really blowing up that snow that we were seeing like yesterday. No blizzard-like conditions right now, so that is some welcome news. But we do have more snow on the way tonight. Our overnight low 13 degrees. Expect some heavy snow overnight. Winds will stay light out of the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then tomorrow we're going to warm up to a high of 23 degrees. Snow through the day. Once again, tomorrow will be cloudy. Winds out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We have a winter weather advisory that goes into effect at 10 p.m., runs until 10 a.m. Most of the region going to be in kind of this 2 to 4 inches range, though the Palouse expecting a little bit more, and then a winter storm warning where we have 8 to 12 inches possibly going to be falling near central Washington, kind of into the Wenatchee Mountains. So expect some heavy snowfall overnight tonight. Taking a look at our forecast, we're going to get a brief break this evening, but then about midnight, we are already seeing the snow picking back up into the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. That is going to be with us into tomorrow morning a little bit. We're getting a brief break kind of around 8, 9 in the morning, but that isn't going to last long. By tomorrow afternoon, the snow picks back up into the Spokane area, and it will be with us into the evening. Tomorrow night into Tuesday morning is going to be a very wet system that is going to be moving through the area, bringing quite a bit of snow. So as you head home from work tomorrow, expect that it could be a pretty slippery commute. Here's a look at what we're expecting as far as snowfall totals go by tomorrow. 3 to 4 inches of snow in Spokane, 3 to 4 inches in Coeur d'Alene. Sandpoint 3 to 4 inches as well. Bonners Ferry 1 to 2 inches there, and then down in Pullman and Moscow, that's where we'll be seeing the most, 4 to 6 inches of snow falling there. Moses Lake 1 to 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches in Wenatchee. This is what we're expecting by tomorrow morning. So this is going to be quite a bit of additional snowfall. Then after tomorrow, this transitions into a winter storm watch after that winter weather advisory. This runs from Monday afternoon until Tuesday night. We could see total accumulations of 6 to 12 inches by the time this storm moves through. So this winter storm watch covers quite a bit of the inland northwest, though central Washington is mainly left out of that. Our lows tonight are into the teens for the most part, 15 in the valley, 16 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, and then our highs tomorrow into the 20s, 25 in the valley, 26 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, and we will stay mainly into the 20s. We do have a 4 on our alert scale for tomorrow and Tuesday because of that heavy snow that is coming. Wednesday going to see snow as well, and then a chance of snow showers pretty much every day for the rest of the week from there on out.